My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. What's good, fam? We made it to lesson 26 of A Course in Miracles. And let me tell you, this is like one of the lessons that caught my attention when I first started the course. This one was the one that hit differently for me. And I'm excited to be reading this one here with you right now in this moment. It's pretty powerful. It's a pretty long lesson as well. So just be prepared to be blown away. We are going to read this like usual. We're gonna apply it together. We're gonna discuss what we applied and read, and then after that, we will be in such a more heightened state of being that we will see the world as it really is, which is not as serious as we make it out to be. So let's go ahead and begin. If you got the book, pull up to lesson 26. You already know what to do. If you don't got the book yet, then the PDF is in the description. Go open that up and let's begin. Lesson 26 of A Course in Miracles. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. It is surely obvious that if you can be attacked, you are not invulnerable. You see attack as a real threat. That is because you believe that you can really attack. And what would have effects through you must also have effects on you. It is this law that will ultimately save you, but you are misusing it now. You must therefore learn how it can be used for your own best interests rather than against them. Before we continue, I just want to go point that out one more time. It says, you see attack as a real threat. That is because you believe that you can really attack. So because me and you, who are invulnerable, we fell asleep to that fact that we are invulnerable. We fell asleep to the fact that me and you are literally genius creators, and we think that we are this body, this ego. We think that we are this separated self from the entire world and everyone and everything. And we believe that because the fear that exists within us that we've projected onto this person is capable of harming us, we think that we're capable of being attacked. And we think that if we attack someone else, that is actually a reliable way of going about things. But attack does not exist. It is not real. And you can never be attacked. Who you are is invulnerable. Remember, you are not the body and I am not the body. So although if somebody in this world came and attacked me, and let's just say worst came to worst and I died and this body was no longer here, I would still be, because I am eternal, and that is who I am. That is who you are. That is who we all are. But because we believe that attack is a valid way of going about things, we believe that we're capable of being attacked as well whenever we are identifying ourselves with the ego, which is just simply not so. So one more time, it is surely obvious that if you can be attacked, you are not invulnerable. You see attack as a real threat. That is because you believe that you can really attack. And what would have effects through you must also have effects on you. It is this law that will ultimately save you, but you are misusing it now. You must therefore learn how it can be used for your own best interest rather than against them. Let's continue. Because your attack thoughts will be projected, you will fear attack. And if you fear attack, you must believe that you are not invulnerable. Attack thoughts therefore make you vulnerable in your own mind, which is where the attack thoughts are, in your mind. Attack thoughts and invulnerability cannot be accepted together. They contradict each other. The idea for today introduces the thought that you always attack yourself first. I always attack myself first. If attack thoughts must entail the belief that you are vulnerable, their effect is to weaken you in your own eyes. Thus, they have attacked your perception of yourself. It's powerful. They have attacked your perception of yourself. And because you believe in them, you can no longer believe in yourself. A false image of yourself has come to take the place of what you are. Wow, that should be highlighted. Highlight whatever pops out to you, because like I've shown you before, I haven't highlighted the lessons, but like if you take a look at the text, look at this. Like, look how much highlight you see right there. Like, I pretty much highlighted the whole thing because this whole book is just bars. So don't be afraid to annotate this thing up. Just go for it. But yeah, let's go back to where we were. Where were we? A false image of yourself has come to take the place of what you are. So I'm pretty sure by now, because I've said it so many damn times, me and you know who we really are. And a false image has came to replace who we really are with what we think we are. We think that we are this body, and we try putting out this image to the world in order to preserve that image of who we think we are, trying to make other people think that we are that thing that we are presenting to the world. But that's just not so. Me and you know exactly who we are. And whenever we give up that weight of trying to be something that we are not, it's so freeing, and we free ourselves from the cage that we put ourselves in. We're going to talk more about this, so let's continue. A false image of yourself has come to take the place of what you are. Practice with today's idea will help you understand that vulnerability or invulnerability is the result of your own thoughts. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. One more time. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. Nothing except my thoughts can attack me. Nothing except your thoughts can make you think you are vulnerable. Nothing except my thoughts can make me think that I am vulnerable. And nothing except your thoughts can prove to you this is not so. Nothing but my thoughts can prove to me that this is not so. 6 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. A full 2 minutes should be attempted for each of them, although the time may be reduced to a minute if the discomfort is too great. Do not reduce it further. The practice period should begin with repeating the idea for today, then closing your eyes and reviewing the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. The concern may take the form of depression, worry, anger, a sense of imposition, fear, foreboding, or preoccupation. Any problem as yet unsettled that tends to reoccur in your thoughts during the day is a suitable subject. You will not be able to use very many or any one practice period because a longer time than usual should be spent with each one. Today's idea should be applied as follows. First, name the situation. Let's go ahead and do this together and then we'll continue, all right? I am concerned about blank. Now, for the time being, like it says, just take some time to close your eyes, and we're going to do examples together, but on your own practice periods. Really, close your eyes and search your mind for anything that may be concerning you, and then say to yourself, I am concerned about blank. I am concerned about my car. I am concerned about getting a flat tire. I am concerned about showing up late. I am concerned about not being on time. I am concerned about not getting all this stuff done that I think I have to get done. I am concerned about what this person is going to respond when they text me back. I am concerned about. Then go over every possible outcome that has occurred to you in that connection, which has caused you concern, referring to each one quite specifically, saying, I am afraid blank will happen. All right. I am concerned about my car. I am concerned that a flat tire will happen. I am afraid that blank will happen. I am afraid I won't show up on time. I am afraid I will be fired. I am afraid I will be hurt. I am afraid I won't like what this person is going to say. I am afraid that they are going to tell me something about myself that I know but don't want to hear. I am afraid blank will happen. If you are doing the exercises properly, you should have some 5 or 6 distressing possibilities available for each situation you use, and quite possibly more. It is much more helpful to cover a few situations thoroughly than to touch on a larger number. As the list of anticipated outcomes for each situation continues, you will probably find some of them, especially those that occur to you toward the end, less acceptable to you. Try, however, to treat them all alike to whatever extent you can. Basically, don't avoid any situation in particular. If there's something that is going through your mind right now and it's one of those reoccurring thoughts that always gets you like, I don't want to think about that, and you push it away and then you go distract yourself with doom scrolling or things of this world, whatever it is. Those are just some things that I've seen people do, and I've done myself too, but I'm grateful that I got out of that habit and began to look within and not be afraid of what shows up. So that's basically what it's telling us is don't avoid anything in particular, because you facing this illusion that you have made and understanding that that's exactly what it is an illusion, is not real, and of your own making, you can finally release what was never there and be free because you unshackled yourself from the chains that you put on your wrists. After you have named each outcome which you are afraid, tell yourself, that thought is an attack upon myself. Conclude each practice period by repeating today's idea to yourself once more. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. So, do you hear how powerful that is? Those thoughts that I am concerned about, those thoughts that I am afraid about blank will happen. Those thoughts are attacking myself. So I'm attacking myself. We think that attack is something out there happening to us, this body that we think we are, but no, actually, it's much more simple. Whenever you are thinking anything that is disharmonious to your true nature, you're attacking yourself, because in that moment, and I'm going to repeat what it says right here, in that moment, a false image of yourself has come to take the place of what you are. So in that moment, while you are thinking this thought that is concerning you or something that you're afraid of, it is because the image that you made of yourself that you think you are is activated, and you think that that image of yourself can be harmed, which it can, because that image that you made of yourself is not real. But who you really are, which is, we say this so many times that I don't need to say it again, because you know who you are, really, really. That can't be vulnerable. It can't be harmed, attacked. The only reason why we are afraid of being attacked is because we believe that we can attack others, and we can't, because we can't attack something that is invulnerable. It's so simple. That thought is an attack upon myself. So that's all lesson 26. Understand that me and you are doing it all to ourselves. Whenever I think a thought about that person over there and condemning them for whatever they did, I am thinking that they're ugly. I am thinking that I look better than them. Whenever I think that they are not as good as me, or whenever I think any of those thoughts that may appear that I'm attacking them, that I'm getting it out over there, that they're not good enough, they're not worth it, they're too this, they're too that. I'm literally thinking that I'm attacking that person, when in reality, that thought is an attack upon myself, because I think I'm able to attack something just shows how vulnerable I believe I really am. So that's just great news to hear, because now we know that once we begin to stop thinking thoughts that attack who we are, we will not no longer be attacked, because we are all doing it to ourselves. Me and you are doing it to ourselves. Everyone out there is doing it to themselves. And just understand that whenever anyone comes to you in a type of way that seems attackful, if that's a word, if whenever they come to you and they approach you in a way that when they approach you in a way that is not who you are, which is love and light, which is who they are, when they approach you in a way, or say something to you, or imply something to you, whatever the case may be, just know that in that moment they believe they could attack you, which means that they believe that they are capable of being attacked, which means they've actually attacked themselves first, which means that your brother over there is simply asleep to who he really is. And in that moment where he is not giving love, he is presenting a call for love. That's all there is. There is love and a call for love. There is people who present themselves to you with love, and whenever they do anything other than that, they are literally crying out for love, because they forgot who they were and think they're capable of attacking you only because they think they're capable of being attacked. So just remember that this is the work. This is the work. You have to face those illusions that you think are real about yourself. And whenever you see and you experience that they're not really there, then I will joyously be there with you, celebrating that we have finally remembered who and what we really are. So that's a good stopping place for today. Make sure to, like always, read these lessons again, because I be getting caught up in the moment, and sometimes my mind is faster than my mouth, so I be stumbling on words sometimes. But take your time really to read this on your own and repeat these ideas to yourself. And although it may be very different than what you've ever done in your life, just know that is its purpose, to be different than what you've done in your life, because what we've done our whole life is the wrong way of going about things. Although there is no wrong, it is just the way we've gone about things that is keeping us locked up in our own minds, and that ends today. So until tomorrow, I will catch you for lesson 27 of A Course in Miracles.